Ethan, the main character, a guilt-ridden man haunted by a crime he committed 10 years ago. His fear grows as his past returns to punish him. The child, an innocent victim of Ethan's selfish choice. Calm, cold, and supernatural, he represents justice and unfinished pain. Santa Entity, a dark supernatural force, symbolizing punishment and truth. It was Christmas Eve, and snow was falling softly, covering the town in a quiet white blanket. From cozy houses, warm candlelight flickered, and laughter floated gently into the night. But Ethan was alone. After a long night shift, he walked towards his old wooden house, the wind whispering through the trees. As he opened the gate, a shiver ran down his spine. It felt like someone was watching him. The Christmas lights on his porch blinked in rhythm, but one light kept turning off, just for a moment, almost like a secret signal. Ethan hesitated, heart pounding, as the silence of the night wrapped around him, heavier with each step he took towards the door. Ethan stepped inside and locked the door behind him. The heater was running, but the cold refused to leave the room. It felt heavier, unnatural. When he glanced out the window, his breath stopped. Fresh footprints pressed into the snow, circling his house slowly, deliberately. No tire marks, no path leading away, just footsteps, walking around and around. He grabbed his phone. No signal, not even a single bar. Then it happened. Knock, knock. The door shook, harder this time, as if someone was leaning their weight against it. The heater flickered. The lights dimmed. Ethan's hands trembled as he stepped closer. His voice barely escaped his throat. "Who's there?" Silence. Then a whisper, right behind the door, whispered his name. Ethan opened the door slowly, but there was no one there. Only silence, and cold air breathing into the hallway. The gift box. On the floor sat a Christmas gift box. Red wrapping, green ribbon, perfectly placed, as if waiting just for him. The warm box. Ethan picked it up, and froze. The box was warm, warm like someone had just been holding it. What's inside? Inside was an old cassette tape. Dusty, scratched. A message written on it made his heart stop. The message. It read, "Play me, you remember me." Ethan's hands began to shake. The tape plays. When the cassette started, a child's voice whispered through the speaker, soft, broken, angry. "The truth. You left me in the snow," the voice said. And suddenly, Ethan remembered everything. The soft crackle of the cassette pulls Ethan into the past. 10 years ago, on Christmas night, he ran. After the accident, he left a small boy bleeding in the snow, alive, screaming, begging. Fear of the police made Ethan flee. Suddenly, the living room lights snap off. Silence. Under the Christmas tree, a shadow slowly moves. One by one, the tree lights burst, pop, 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 until darkness swallows the room, and Ethan realizes the past has finally come back for him. Footsteps echoed softly from the kitchen. Ethan's breath slowed as fear crept into his chest. His hand trembled while gripping the knife. He turned the corner, and froze. Santa Claus stood there. But this was not the Santa of stories. His face was melting like wax. Black tears dripping from his hollow eyes. In a broken, echoing voice, Santa whispered, "You did not give a gift. You took a life." The air turned cold. Santa slowly opened his bag. Inside was snow, unnaturally white and silent. And buried within it, a child's small, frozen hand. Ethan screamed. But Christmas had already claimed its punishment. Breathing fast, panicked, Ethan ran. The doors were already locked. From inside the walls, a child's laughter echoed, soft, broken, and wrong. Snow had begun to cover the floor, freezing the house from within, as if it was slowly turning into a graveyard. Ethan stopped in front of the mirror. His reflection stared back, eyes completely black, lifeless, not human anymore. Then a voice whispered from everywhere at once, cold, final. Low, sinister whisper. "Now, you will stay here in my place." Heavy breathing, wind howling softly. Santa appeared again. Without warning, he shoved Ethan into the freezing snow. The cold crushed his chest, stealing his breath with every second. Ethan tried to scream, but his voice vanished in the storm. Low, whispering voice near the ear. "Christmas is only for those who are truly innocent." Snow slowly covered Ethan's face, his hands, his eyes. Darkness swallowed everything. Silence remained. On Christmas Eve, a stranger walked toward the same lonely house, his fresh footsteps carving deep into the silent snow. A single gift box waited outside the door, untouched, watching. Inside, beneath the warm glow of flickering lights, Ethan stood smiling, dressed in a Santa suit. The bells were silent. The smile was wrong. And Christmas was about to remember a sin that never stayed buried.